here when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks.
And we're back. Good morning everybody. Bright and early on a beautiful Birmingham morning. I'm tired. I had a better night's sleep last night, but I felt rough for it this morning. Right, I never got back to you last night on where we got to, so I'll give you a brief update this morning before I carry on again. One thing I'll show you while I'm here, if I can. This is my little fish tank. 1,000 litres. I've always kept tropical fish, mainly cichlids, and I've done marine. I've had everything: arowanas, big catfish, big Oscars, everything. Bit of controversy will come out in the comments because of that sturgeon there in the tank. But my son let the kids pick a fish each, and that's what he picked. But it'll be going into the pond once it's built. He'll be living a life with the koi. Again, probably controversial, but that's what we're going to do for a bit. If it outgrows or causes any problems, then we'll have to find an alternative home for it. Tank's full of arandas. So, some normal goldfish in there, black moor, but mainly arandas. I think there's about 12, 14 fish in there total. I have to count again. Like most people, I find myself going out to a fish shop and buying a new fish. Don't tell the wife though. But yeah, I'm having great success with the cold water fish in my aquarium. They're loving life. Feeding them sake akari, which has made a big difference in the aquarium. I must admit, other foods tend to pollute it up, but the sake akari, I feed these 5-6 times a day. I do a water change probably every other day. It's an L-shaped tam, got it in the corner. Some people probably won't like the ornaments in there. The fish will get caught on them, they'll get damaged, but I'm having no trouble as yet. Fish don't always necessarily bother with them, but they like to give them a way to get away from each other if they're not too happy. Little group there. My middle boy Jacob picked that, he wanted that in. Not really my thing, but you know, we do things for the kids to keep them happy. As you can see, my tank's been damaged. My youngest son, with his autism, he gets a bit carried away with things and he's pulled all the coating off, so that's going to have to be a job where I'll pull it all off and re-vinyl it. I'll probably video that for you so you can see how it's done, how I do it. Then we have another little tank here with some small koi in that I picked up. I bought these because I was in a shop, won't mention names, and the fish looked like they was on death's door, so I thought I've got to rescue them. And now they're looking really healthy. The black and orange one, someone will probably shout the name out to me. I think he's got a little bit of fungus on his tail, so whether you can tell from the coloration of the water. I've got a small amount of a treatment in there and quite a bit of salt, and he's improved loads, but let's give that bottom a little bit of a clean. I do keep quite on top of my tanks. As you can tell, there's no debris in any of these. Been a little bit of algae up in the back there, look, on that pipe, see, but it's because I left the light on all day the one day. But these guys have been absolutely amazing. They're friendly, they come up, you know, any other fish I've had in the past, if I put my hand by the tank, they'll shoot away, shoot off. Or even him, look, little spike. As soon as I get near the tank, he's up, he wants food. They're pigs though, absolute pigs. They'll eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Not everybody's thing, and definitely wasn't mine at one stage. I used to look at these fish and think, no way. Little fat things swimming around the tanks, look like they're struggling. But you know, they've been great fun. I know, let's see if I can go close up on this one. I named this one after my brother. He's got a fat head like that as well. Look at him, little stumpy thing. As much as they look like they struggle to swim and get around, I do have quite a bit of flow on this tank. I'm running 2 FX6s on this 1000 litre, and I've got a pond aerator running this curtain wall and a couple of sponge filters in the back corner. But it does fantastic. It stays well clean, well healthy. I'd probably do a water change, 20%, 25% every couple of days. Sooner if the water's looking a bit cloudier, and they love that. Shockingly, I mean, you can see that my house temperature over here in the UK is keeping this tank at 23 degrees. And the fish seem to be well happy with it. There he is again. Call him Base. He's got a big base head. Right then, time to get back on.